Davey, 1-0 draw in Glasgow. Give me your thoughts after that, please.
I think we lose a really poor goal. Really poor. We've got to stop. We have good pressure on the ball and we kind of drop off it, let them turn and put a ball in our box, bit scrappy. So I think we've got to defend the wide area much better than what we do. Up until the goal, I thought we kind of dominated a lot of the game. We lacked a wee bit penetration at times, but I think you're going to find that in a lot of games this season. It's kind of deja vu, slightly going back to League One days, and this is kind of how it felt. You've got to earn the right to score teams. We've done it to teams over the years, so I think we had good passes of play, looked after the ball okay, but we give away a slack goal. And then we lose a wee bit of our way, I think, for 10 minutes. They get a bump in confidence. We probably get a bump in the opposite way. So getting them in at half time, and then I think, I'll be really honest, I thought the second half we were the better team.
Second half we had a bit more purpose to our play, didn't we?
It was more intensity of the game. Now what you'll probably find, and we need to work on it as staff, when you've got kind of good control in games, it's then having that intensity. That's the next part of it, because I think having the ball, having the patterns of play, I think you lose a wee bit of intensity sometimes because you're so secure in possession. So you lose a wee bit of penetration, lose a wee bit of intensity. I think we've got to do more in the final third with the possession we had in the first half. We lose the second goal. Then I think Queen's Park probably are the better team. We've got a wee bit more intensity. Second half, get a wee word with the boys, and I thought we were the better team for the majority of the half, albeit I would probably caveat that with our goal. I think Zach Rudden had a kind of ricochet, kind of falls to him in the box, is that right? But I thought it was an unbelievable tackle by Gowser. And I think it asked a different question, obviously, today. We had to go behind, what have we got? And I think the boys showed a wee bit of character. I really do.
Obviously, Matty Clark got the goal. We kind of got the bump from the other side, which you just said there, and then we created a kind of bit of an onslaught for 10 minutes. But
a bit of an onslaught, and then I thought I genuinely did, I thought we were the better team. We had a bit of control in the game, a lot of control in the game. Just lacked a wee bit of penetration. There's two at the top of my head. We get in behind them, it's great play, and Liam Soul kind of shells it. Just a wee bit more finesse. You remember the one? Yeah. Kind of lifts it, too much pace, too much power. Lifts it, which is know what we do. It's just finding that final pass. There's a wee bit of a break at the end. Jamie's a wee bit unlucky, but he's just got to feed it to Liam, and we're away a 1v1 in the wide area, and it was just that final ball, that execution. But I think the boys showed character. I think there'll be people maybe going away for the game saying, well, fairly happy with the performance overall in terms of what we done, albeit we need to be even more clinical in the final third, and I think we've got to defend that one. They scored a lot better than what we did. But I think we're still in the early stages of a group growing together. But I was fairly happy with the resilience, how they bounced back, getting the goal, applying pressure. I thought it was a lot more intensity in the second half. Most of the second half, not just for the goal, most of the second half I thought it was a lot more intensity of the game. And I think hopefully the fans can see what we're trying to do.
There is 15 days until the next game as we host kind of Morton back at the home of the Set Fair. Obviously more time to kind of work on stuff in the training ground in that period. Yeah, I think we need the wee break, if I'm honest. There's a lot of boys coming up from different leagues. I think the boys that have played in the Premiers they're robust, they're resilient, they're okay. But I think boys like Matty, Dan, to a certain degree, then the boys coming down for non-league England, I think you can see catching up on them a wee bit. We all for 21, so I think this couple of week break, because we've had 5 friendlies, then you were into the cup section, so it's I'm not going to say it's been hectic, but it's been fairly intense. It's been fairly intense in terms of what they're used to, and I think they've came in and I think the game's a lot of a higher standard than what they maybe expected it to be, or what maybe social media portrays it to be. If you're not involved in Scottish football, I think it can get put down as a positive. It's an easy league. I don't think it is. There's a lot of players come up here and kind of failed over the years, hasn't there? And it is just that mentality of.
So I think getting the boys, getting a wee bit of coaching into them, getting them. I think these games are getting them up to speed. But I was fairly happy with a lot of the performance. Do we need a wee bit more intensity in the final third? Yeah. Execution in the final third? Yep. We shouldn't lose a goal. The goal's cheap. It's a cheap goal to lose. Albeit you could probably caveat that way. They probably should score the Zach Rudden chance, but it's an unbelievable block with Ryan McGowan, to be fair. So, swings and roundabouts a wee bit there. But I think looking at the Queen's Park players coming off the park, you can see they're drenched. I thought it was a half decent game of football. I don't know, good intensity at times in the game. So, fairly happy, like disappointing we've not picked 3 points up, but I thought Queen's Park made the game really difficult for us, and we've got to find a way to win, and that's ultimately how the game went. But boys came back for 1-0 down, and I think they showed a lot of character to do that.
No worries, Stevie. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.